You'll be absolutely startled. You're going to say that every time. Interesting.
I guess. Simon?
Hi Ruben, it must be nice to have a nice straightforward win for them.
Yeah, and a clean sheet is really important. We didn't play well during all the game, but we had our moments. But if you look at the performance, was a team focus, defending well, trying to kill the game in the second half. So I'm pleased with that, and now is to move forward to the next one.
And the goalkeeper did very well too.
Yeah, I think he looks confident in the first game. But the important thing is that the teammates help Sen to have a good game, because everyone was focused, not a lot of mistakes, against a team that was really comfortable playing football. So we did well. It was a good day for us.
A lot of people with Senny have wondered why he's not played before now. Clearly the fans have thought that he should play. What kind of thought process do you go through to decide he's not playing, and he is playing?
When Sen arrived here, first of all, Altai was playing, and then he arrives, and you can feel it that he needs to adapt. New country, new training, the pressure that you guys put on the goalkeepers are massive. So it was like a little preparation for the guy to be ready to start his first game. But now it's just one game, and he needs to work, because he needs to be prepared that in our club things are really hard. But he did well, and again he was comfortable during the game, and that is a very good sign.
David and then Rob.
After a win like that, how frustrating is it that you've got an international break now, because you ordinarily want to keep that momentum going?
There is no momentum with our team, so there's with the break, without the break, we know what happened when we win one game, and then for me the frustration is not to see the same team at home and away. And it's not, you saw today, we didn't play well in the second half, but we were focused, we fight second balls, Ben was there to touch the ball all the time. So these small things are going to help us to win games, and sometimes you have your moments. First half we had a lot of moments, but then in the second half, if we cannot play well, they will not play well. And that is the way a big team play during the season, so that is the big frustration.
Just ask about Mason Mount, obviously the different type of profile to Mateus who you played in that role. What does he give to your team in the way you want to play?
I think Mason Mount can give us. It's more a midfielder than a winger or a striker. He can defend really well. He's really smart. He can attack really well. Today he had a number of minutes, because we have to manage when a guy like Mason is returning from injury. He did really well. So it's the characteristics that we are going to change when we look to every opponent.
Mike.
Mason Mount was on the TV. He said the players are 100% behind the gaffer. Is that what you've seen from your squad?
I saw today, and I know that they want to do the best, and I know that they don't want to change the coach all the time. But like I said during this week, to be with the manager is, I will kill myself to go in every transition. That is we need to show with actions. And sometimes when we look at our team, I know for sure that when we see the games in the end, they know that sometimes we can do better. So I feel that during the week, but we need to show that on the pitch, not just at home, but also away.
Okay, we have Pete, and then last question for Rich.
Hi Ruben, I was going to talk about Benjamin, 2 in 2 for him, 2 proper strikers goals and close range as well. Is that what you want to look for, to score those type of goals?
Yeah, to score the goals, to give us a different type of profile inside the box, to use more crosses, but because he's going to improve the connection with his teammates. How many times Senna kicked the ball, he was there to give the first touch. That is more important, especially in this league, that we are thinking. When there is a throw-in, we have an extra guy that is really big, especially in the first post. So all the characteristics that Ben, not just the goals, but all the characteristics can help us to win games, and we are happy with him. He puts a lot of pressure in himself. That is not a bad thing. But he has potential to do so much more.
Ruben, tough week for Ahmad. How pleased you with his performance?
Really pleased. I think he defended really well. Attacking, we already know that he's really good. Every time he has the ball, 1 against 1, is giving us a lot of chances to score. He can help Brian to play more inside and worry more with the runs behind the defenders. We miss a lot Ahmad against Brentford, especially when we're second half 2-1. To have an extra guy like Ahmad, it's massive. So we are really pleased with him. He did a very good job. Thank you guys.
Unsure when he's coming out. Kill myself in every time. Tell me there's a slide out there. Push himself. Last time I admitted it. They need to kill themselves in every transition. It's quite interesting answer that. It's quite interesting answer that. Championship, isn't it?
Phil, whenever you're ready, mate, please.
Can I just get your reflections on the performance, and especially the goals you defended so well so far this season, but they felt like quite unlikely?
Yeah, disappointed because I think we didn't start well. We were aware of their strength, going direct, playing second balls, and then creating from this point, and their right side. So with Ahmad and Mbemo, they were really strong on the side, and even if you are aware, you prepare the situation, in reality it's different. And during 30 minutes, we were not able to manage this part of the game, and probably we were a bit sloppy with the ball as well, so not at the level for this first 30 minutes. Then went 2-0 down, and the game is totally different. They sat a bit deeper, we changed our structure. We tried to go man for man and to create something a bit more simple for us. But it was a question of duels, created 2-3 chances, conceded 2 or 3 chances, but the reaction wasn't enough.
It's obviously never ideal having to bring a player off in the first half. Can you just talk us through your decision to bring Simon off? Was that about his performance, or was it just purely the fact that he had to be the one that did?
Yeah, I don't think it's just a question of one player. It's never the case. It was the question of the main dynamic of the team. It wasn't efficient, and it was probably really important to change something. Otherwise, the score could have been different.
Can you just talk us through your starting 11? Obviously, you changed the wingers. You played Talby all season. Can you just talk us through a little bit what the thinking was behind the
I think in our squad we have different options, and our philosophy is to give opportunities for everyone. If you work well, you come off the bench and show good qualities, you'll have your opportunity to play. After that, it's not only one, again, because this league is really demanding, and you can't switch just one game and you are at the level, so you always need time, support, time, and challenge.
You said before the game that you keep things in perspective, whatever happens. Is that the important thing now, not to get too carried away after the figure as well as after the victory?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good lesson today. When we don't start properly at the individual level or collective level, you feel that your team is really fragile, and you concede many things. You can't express anything with the ball, And after the reaction, it was much better, but too late.
Man United were really fragile coming into the game. Did that first half performance surprise you in any way?
Not really, because even if they struggle at the minute, they still have the ability to create danger. One of the best team in the league for that part of the game. And we didn't manage their strength properly. So in that case, you can't expect anything. So it wasn't a surprise. When we pushed a bit more, we felt that it was possible to create danger for us now, but it was too late.
Those teams in the second half, Traore gets booked for simulation. It looked like with the goalkeeper. Do you feel like that was compensating the right call?
We still have events like that during a game. I don't want to complain because I think the main point was us. We were not at the level expected, and I don't think the difference could have been from a referee decision.
I'm going to ask you on that also, what was your take on the penalty first half that was given then?
I didn't review the clip, so I don't know. No.
Brian came on in the second half. Where's he at? How much is there still to come from him? What will you work on with him over the coming months?
Yeah, it's still a process to step up in that league. He's really young. He comes from a different club, different style of play. Probably with Ajax it was always dominant with a high block. So it was a totally different way of playing and challenge. So he needs time and support. This experience will be useful. Obviously, we can expect from him and from all his teammates more, because probably today it wasn't the best version of Sunderland, but the process is ongoing.
And what's the priority for you over the international break?
To stay connected with the players, because they will play with their national teams. I think they are proud and they like playing with their national teams. And we'll have 6, 7, 8 players available. We'll work hard with them, and then we'll try to keep the connection and to get ready for the next challenge.
Can I just ask, although it would mean reshuffling your defence and it wouldn't be ideal, is there an argument you have to try and find a way to get Dan Ballard in the team because what he brings you at both ends of the pitch now?
But especially today, because they went direct. So when you press Manchester United, they go direct with their front three and try to manage second ball. So it was obvious that Ballard is really important and efficient in this part of the game. So it was useful, and we have depth, which is important for us. And I'll try to find the best starting 11, the best finishers to win the next game.
Were you preparing for the goalkeeper to kick it a lot shorter than he did?
Say it again, please.
The United goalkeeper to kick it a lot shorter than were you preparing for him to have short kicks, because his kicks were quite long and direct?
Yeah, if they want to go direct, they will go direct. So it's impossible to stop this idea. And I think the scenario was really positive for them, and we were part of this dynamic because we didn't start properly. So we pushed, and under pressure, it's not just about Manchester United, it's about, I think, many teams in the world. When they are 2-0 up, under pressure, they won't take too much risks. So it was obvious that these long balls were part of the strategy.
Overall, what do you think of the start of the season as a whole, and where does today's performance rank in Europe?
I think it's really positive. Even if we struggled today, we reacted. For a young squad like ours, after 2-0, many teams can just stop and wait for the last minute with 4, 5, 6, 7 goals. It was possible. So we reacted well. I think it's part of the process. The start of the season was really positive with 11 points. Probably not expected from many people. and the dynamic is positive. It's part of the process to lose games, to have tough moments, but we have to learn quickly.
Is there I know it's early for you to examine today's performance, but is there a reason why you think you weren't at the level that you said you expect to be at?
Is there a reason? Yeah. In the dressing room, it was my statement. I told the players that it's tough to identify only one reason because we had collective problems, individual problems. We were not consistent through the game, ups and downs. So it's difficult to assess. Sometimes you won't find only one or two reasons, and you have to accept that.
Great. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Thank you very much.